Hello, who is there? Let's talk about it. Stop the struggle, become your real self. Who is there? Can you hear me? I'm so sorry for those of you who couldn't hear me. The first video, the first time I came on live. I think I had some challenge with my device, but I think we're good to go now. So stop the struggle, become your real self. So who is there? Let's talk about it. Who is there? Who is there, guys? Yesterday we had a wonderful time talking about some critical issues that had to do with our families, and it had to do with the children. This time we talked about the emotions of a kid, how important it is, and it was what's talking about yesterday. Mr. Sam, thank you so much for joining. God bless you. So we are talking about stop the struggle, become your real self. Stop the struggle, become your real self. And some persons are going to ask me, what do you mean become your real self? Haven't I been my real self all the while? Are you trying to tell me that I have been strong? Before the broadcast will end, you're going to realize yourself once again. You're going to, no, I don't think I will just I will tell you your real self. I'm just going to strike out those points that will hit you to really go back to think if you are really being yourself or not. So if you can hear me, please tell me you can hear me. I was live a few minutes ago, but I was told I wasn't heard. So please, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me there? Mr. Sam, please, can you hear me? Okay. If you can hear me, then we'll continue. So we were cut off. I was talking about, how this topic actually came about, how, it got to me to that it's high time we all drop the struggle. This for a lot of mirage that we have been chasing out there, and turn around to look at your real self, to examine yourself. I was at a point, I was reading the account of Bill Gates, and I got to know that Bill Gates, even as rich as Bill Gates is, he's examining himself to write about some points. He goes into solitude for like two weeks every year, to a quiet place, go with a pen and a book or whatever his writing materials, and he write about the things that flows from his head. And just as he finished writing, he takes it back to his office, and those same ideas that got to him will be converted into products, will be converted into tangible products, the things that a lot of people are chasing after today. So he has discovered his real self. He discovered his real self. And some of us are still struggling for certificates, struggling for power, struggling for, position, struggling for a lot of things. Struggling for, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, sir, for that. So a lot of us have been struggling. So I'm saying to you, drop the struggle. Stop that struggle you to carry. You have been carrying a load that is heavy for you. It is high time you drop it. It is high time you wake up and look into your real self. Look to your real self. I'm going to tell you the steps on how to get into your real self. To get into how you can get into your real self and take dominion and take authority and take position and begin to, when you acknowledge yourself, then you can exploit yourself. Then you can exploit your potentials. Then you can do great works. So, who is joining us once again? While I am inviting my friends, please tell me. Like I said, okay, somebody can hear me already. So invite your friends, share this video. Don't stop sharing. I'm still talking about it. Stop the struggle, become your real self. Stop the struggle, become your real self. It is high time we all wake up to become our real selves. We have pleased society enough. Enough is enough. We need to wake up to ourselves before it gets to discover that we have pleased humans enough, that we have pleased our parents and uncles enough, that we have pleased societal demands enough. It is high time we all wake up. Wake up to your real self. Wake up and become the real woman that you have been given birth to. Wake up and become the real man that this generation has been waiting for. Stop the struggle. Stop this whole thing. Stop this struggle. Can't you see you are dying slowly? Can't you see you are killing yourself? Can't you see you are doing more harm to yourself than good? Can't you see it is just too much for you to bear? Because you have to please society, you have gone through a whole lot just to acknowledge, just to get men's acknowledgement, just to get the kudos from a man, just to get a kudos from a neighbor, just to get a wink of an eye from somebody there out there looking at you. It is high time you stop the struggle and wake up to your real self. Stop the struggle. Thank you so much, Ma, for coming back. God, we appreciate your presence. Ma Ola Martins. She said, "I can hear you now." Thank you. I'm really grateful. Please share this and invite your friends. Stop the struggle is what we're still talking about. Stop the struggle. Become your real self. Become your real self. The load is too much for you to carry. You have been pleasing society enough. You have been pleasing man enough. You have been pleasing people enough. You don't just step on their feet, on their toes. You just want them to keep hyping you, to keep telling you, oh yes, baby, I can see you're getting there. You are getting, and you keep struggling. You keep struggling. You're sweating so much just to get an acknowledgement from just a man. From humans. For God's sake, it is high time you look into yourself and say to myself, no, I can't keep doing this. I can't doing this. I want to look into myself. No, I have to look into myself because I see I have so much to carry. I see I have so much to unleash to the world. I see I have so much that the whole world is waiting for. Why do I have to keep pleasing men? Why do I have to keep pleasing society? Why is it that if I don't become a doctor, it looks as if I am not human enough? If I'm not an engineer, it looks like I'm not human enough. Come on, guys. Wake up to your real self, into yourself, and say to yourself, no, I got all it takes to make history. I got all it takes to become a personality. I got all it takes to make a change and contribute to my world. So I have to look into myself and realize myself. Look into yourself is you go to the mirror to look at yourself after either you after you've woken up from sleep, or you've taken a bath and you want to do a makeup or something. You look into the mirror and you can see yourself right there in the mirror, and it's high time you look into that mirror that brings out the reality of yourself, and you say to yourself, now this mirror it's showing myself, so I am putting my hands inside that mirror and bringing out that shadow right with me, and then sit the shadow down and look into the shadow and try to study the real self, the real me. And as you study, you pen it down, and as you penning it down, you're going into studies. You are trying to study, you're opening websites to discover, to read and understand yourself. By so doing, you are doing what? You are educating yourself. As you think that drives you most, that drives you more than the mirage that you have been chasing before. Right now you are ready to go. Right now you are ready to become a personality. Right now you are ready to make impact. Bravo to you. Glory. Awesome. Has been waiting for you. Congratulations, you are about to make history. You are about to make history. Stop the struggle. Stop the struggle. Become your real self. Become your real self, for God's sake. Wake up and tell yourself, I have pleased people enough. I have pleased men enough. I want to look into myself and look for the real me. The real me, hidden behind what men are saying. I am just struggling and trying to please people. See, I tell you that if you look into yourself and get that same shadow, that same mirage, that same money, that same wealth that you have been chasing, you are about to make billions of it. You are being a personality, apart from being a solution to your world, apart from putting your name in the sand of time, in the name of history, apart from making history, apart from making impacts, you are about to become richer than what you think. There is more to yourself that to wake up to. Stop the struggle. It is high time we all drop this load. Can't you see it is too heavy? Oh my God. Can't you see the struggle is too much? For joining, God bless you, ma. Thank you, Anthony, for joining. Please, as you come in, share this video. The world need to hear the truth. People need to wake up. You need to wake up. You have pleased men enough. You have pleased society enough. It is high time we struggle. Drop that bag of load. Isn't it too heavy already for you to carry? Isn't it too heavy already for you to carry? Aren't you feeling pains? Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired already? Come on, guys. Come on. Wake up. I am waiting for you. As you are waiting for me, I have so much and you have so much. So you have to drop that load that you have been carrying just to please men. You have to drop it and look into yourself and realize that you are a carrier of destinies. You are a destiny carrier. You are somebody's prayer point. You are somebody's solution. If you don't realize this, believe me, you are doing more harm to yourself than good. And you are going to live a life for emptiness. You are going to live a life for emptiness. I am going to give you steps on how you can into yourself, stop the struggle, and discover yourself. And bring out the real you. I'm about to spring up the king in you. I'm about to awaken the king that you are carrying inside of you. I'm about to wake up the king everything that is inside of you. I'm about to wake it up. I'm about to wake up. Come on, guys. It is time we all stop the struggle. It is too much to bear. I just can't. Of just, trying to please men. I am tired. I want to please God. God, I want to reveal my real self to the whole world. They have been waiting, so I am waiting. They are waiting. I want to unleash it. I want to unleash everything that had to do with gifts. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but if you are ready, step number 1 is self-discovery. Step number 1 to stop the struggle, to drop the heavy load, is self-discovery. 1 point, number 1 step, you have to discover, you have to realize, to bringing out the personality you're carrying inside of you. It's discover yourself, self-discovery. Wake up, this load is too heavy for you to carry. Can't you see? Can't you see it? Self-discovery. What is self-discovery? The process of acquiring insights into one's own character. The process of what? Acquiring insights. The process of revealing yourself, of discovering yourself, of coming to know you, the real truth in you. The process of acquiring insight to discover your real self, to discover your character. Please don't stop sharing this video. I am sure today God is going to use you and I to make somebody smile again, to remind some people about who they are and why they are here on earth. So number 1 step for you to stop the struggle and become your real self is what I call self-discovery. 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 Number one step. Somebody will say, what do you mean? How do you think I can discover myself? How can I go about it? How can I go about it? How can I do it? It seems somebody is talking here. The word is calling for just material things. It's calling for paper. It's just calling for us to hold on to just the paperwork. That if I don't get it, it's like I am useless. And here you are telling me that if I really sit down with myself and my God, I can really get my real self. Yes, my darling. If you sit down with your God and look into yourself, you are about to change your history. You are about to change your history line. What you are about to do, you are about to glorify God. You are about to put smiles in the faces of the angels in heaven that have been waiting for you to unleash your gifts. Self-discovery. I am going to give you a quote and I'm going to drop it here. I hope you get it very fast. One of the quotes by Aristotle says, "Knowledge is the beginning of all wisdom." Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. But before I say yes to that, the first wisdom we all need to know is knowing God. Because God is the true wisdom that we all need to know. When you know God, I'm not talking about religion. I'm not talking about religion, playing pranks and playing laws and politics in church. I am talking about the real God that I serve. When you know God, congratulations, you are into wisdom. You have come to the reality of life. God is wisdom, and his wisdom is unfathomable. His wisdom you can't imagine. So I guess that's where Aristotle got this from. Even though they say they don't believe in Jesus, I don't care. But when you know God, welcome to your real wisdom. Welcome to knowing the real person you have been given birth to. So what number one step I said is self-discovery. Number one step I said is what? Self-discovery. Please, somebody can actually put it there. Self-discovery. If you discover God, you have just discovered yourself. One of the quotes I have here by Ralph Ellison says, "When I discover who free, I will be free." Hallelujah. When I discover myself, I will be free. Jesus, thank you, Jesus. When I discover myself, I will be free. I'm posting that so you could see it. And somebody's going to ask me, I'll be free from? How do you know that when I discover myself, I'll be free? Do you know what you'll be free from? Do you know what you'll be free from? You'll be free from the load and the struggles to please men. The heavy load that you are carrying just in your back, and God has been yelling at you and telling you, please, can I help you? You are going to be free from societal pressure of wanting to becoming who you don't want to be, of the struggles to become who you were never born or created to be. You are going to be totally free from all those pressures. Because when you discover yourself, you can have confidence to look into the eyes of anybody who wants to criticize you, to tell them, hello, excuse me, don't be my judge, because I have discovered myself. I have discovered myself, and I can see my worth. And I now know how much I possess. I now know how much I carry, how much that is inside of me. So wait, don't judge me yet. Wait, give me few years. As long as I live and as long as God lives, you will see the real me will spring up. This me that you have just looked down on, you are going to see the manifestation that will come out from me. Hey, Jesus. It is high time we stop the struggle. Drop this struggle. Wake up to your real self. If you have been called into medicine, please grab it with all your hearts, with all diligence, with all joy, with all humility, with all pride. Study like no one can ever do. Research like nobody can ever do. Because this is you. When it's taken away from you, you are dead. You are gone. Without this thing, you are gone. That is the drive that can make you become the personality that the world has been waiting for. When you discover your real self, you will be free. You will be free from pressure. You will be free from trying to please men. That is the first step, self-discovery. Now I'm going to give you the second step. Is somebody ready? Don't stop sharing. Don't stop inviting somebody. Don't stop inviting your friends. Don't stop inviting. Don't stop tagging somebody. I am sure somebody will be lifted today. Somebody's eyes will be. Those things that have been blocking their ears will be off their ears, and they will hear truth. The Bible says the truth will set us free. Stop the struggle. Become your real self. Become your real self. Now, the next step for you to drop this struggle, the next step for you to become your real self, the next very step is what I call purpose discovery. Purpose discovery. discovery. Purpose discovery is the next step for you to become your real self. I hope somebody can still hear me. Can you still hear me? If you can hear me, tell me you can hear me. I just don't want to continue without you hearing me. I want to be sure you can hear me properly. I want to be sure somebody can hear me very well and clearly. So, the next step for you to become your real self is what I title purpose discovery. Purpose coming to limelight, purpose being revealed, purpose being made clear, purpose being open, purpose being put in an open envelope, purpose given like a blank check. So the first step I said is what? Self-discovery. The second I said is what? Purpose discovery. Purpose discovery. And I'm going to give you 2 quotes on purpose discovery. You know, if you really do not understand these things, you are going to be running head-to-scatter, trying so hard, working your way, your life, working your head just to please men, working so hard endlessly. Every day you come back home so tired, your bones are worn out, but you can't say no. You know why? Because if you don't do it, it's as if you can't eat. It's as if, oh, I just can't survive without these things. I can't do without it. So I have to continue. The struggle has to continue. How long have you planned to give your life to what people think, to what society is saying? Come on, guys. Stop the struggle. Wake up. Become your real self. There is a real self inside of you. There is a real you. You don't know it yet. You haven't seen it yet. You are too distracted. You are too busy. You are too not giving yourself attention to wanting to know this real self. This your real self. You are just too distracted. I said to you in the beginning of this broadcast, I told you that even as big and as great as the same Bill Gates that we all celebrate today, he still goes it takes out 2 weeks every year to sit down and think. You think that what he's carrying is over? No. You think that what he has given to his word is enough? No. Do you know what that man has done for the humanity? Even though we all say, of course, they all believe that they are not Christians. He says they all say they are not Christians. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in Christ Jesus. It's all right. But do you know what Bill Gates has done? Only him single-handedly eradicated polio. Only him. And he still has time to sit down every year to write, to sit. He will go in a quiet place and sit down, just be thinking and be writing. You think he has given all that he has yet? Even though he is the richest in the whole world, he is not yet done. Until he empties himself, he wouldn't go. He can't stop impacting the world. So if you and I don't sit down, get a book and a paper, or get any gadget that we can write, and start looking into ourselves, and start bringing it out, and start unleashing it. As we are giving it out, as we are bringing it out, you are penning it down. We are going into the internet to make researches on that thing, that ideas that are dropping. We are not yet ready to make impact. We will just live our life like the normal man, like the normal mediocre who doesn't understand purpose in this world, who doesn't understand why they are here in this earth. Thank you so much, Ma Fumi, for joining. God bless you, Ma. Thank you so much, Ma Disu, for joining. God bless you. Please share this video and invite your friends. Stop the struggle. Stop the struggle. Become your real self. Become your real self. It is high time we all wake up to our real selves. It is high time we all wake up to our real selves and just drop this load. Come on, guys. God is calling us and saying to us, give me this load. The load is too heavy for you to carry. Come on, baby girl. You know I love you. Come on, guy. I love you. I can do it for you. I can help you. I can help you. Stop the struggle. I have given you too much for you to ask me, God, why am I here on earth? Why did you bring me to this stupid world, to this crazy earth, to this world full of pain and sorrow? If you don't know why you are here on earth, if you don't know why you're here on earth, believe me, you are going to regret why you are here on earth. You are going to be running head to scatter. Whatever they do is where you are going to go. Somebody will say, don't worry, anywhere the wind pushes us, that's where we'll find. Today I'm in my one leg is in politics. Oh, one leg is in mass communication, one leg is in medicine. You know what? Because you think, oh, if I lose the job, if I lose job from telecommunication, I'm gonna get another one in oil in oil company, or I'm gonna get another one in a hospital. And that is why you are hustling so hard just to acquire all the certificate or around the world, so there's nowhere you'll be lacking when it comes to certificates. Bravo! Congratulations! Come and take a hug. You think that is why you're here? You think that is what you are here for? I laugh in India. You think that is you are here? You have just missed it. You have just missed it. Come on, wake up and look inward. Sit down, look for a quiet place. Sit and meditate. It is not only when you close your eyes to pray that you need meditation. There are times in your life that you just need yourself, and you alone. Just me and I. Just sit down, take a pen and take a book and just start writing. While you are busy acquiring certificates of all kinds, just so that you don't lose, as you're losing one job, you are getting another. Somebody else in China, in Germany, in different countries are sitting down to discover themselves, and they are working on themselves gradually. In the next few days, in the next few years, in the next few months, you're just going to hear a new discovery. Oh, somebody has discovered a cure for AIDS. Oh, somebody has discovered a cure for cancer. Oh, somebody has discovered a car that is flying in the air. And you will still bring out the same money that you have been working to save, and you go and acquire, because of course you just love to buy. You can't do without buying. You know what Steve Jobs said in one of his quotes? He said in one of his documentaries, when I was reading, when I was listening to it, he said, even you can produce what others would buy. Even you, he said, even you. He wasn't even looking at your race. He wasn't looking at your height. He wasn't looking at your color. He wasn't looking at your educational qualification. He just said, even you can produce what others will use. So if you discover your purpose on earth and you are putting all your mind to it and working towards fulfilling it, welcome to your real self. That is step number 2, purpose discovery. Let me give you another quote on purpose discovery. When I was studying, I saw this quote and I just couldn't resist them. You see what Miles Moron said in that quote? The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life with purpose. I say it is not a life without purpose. I want to rephrase that It is a life with purpose, but has not yet discovered it to fulfill it. So every human being, be you a Christian, an atheist, or whoever, if you want to say God does not exist, if you want say God exists, if you want be religious, if you want don't be religious, you have a purpose. So I rephrase this my Morons quote, and I say the greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life with purpose and not yet discovered to fulfill it. Yes, I think that quote will be better put like that. Because before every man was conceived, that man, that boy, that child, that girl already have a purpose. Before I formed thee in your mother's womb, I already knew you, and I already given you purpose. So purpose precedes creation. Purpose comes before you were formed in your mother's womb. So everybody has a purpose. The only thing you need is to discover and fulfill it. And that will be your greatest tragedy if you live this life having fun and just enjoying yourself. I have another quote by Steve Maraboli. He said, "You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self." Discover your real self. You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose, and to do it courageously with all your heart, with so much confidence. I'm going to post that quote so you could see it for yourself. Courageously. Courageously. Is somebody with me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Hello, World Changers. I'm speaking to personalities out there. I'm speaking to people who were born out of the image of God and His likeness, out of God's wisdom. Oh my God, who is filled with so much potential. You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self. Your greatest self. And if you have to do it, darling, you have to do it courageously. Don't listen to side talks. Don't give ear to what they are thinking or what they are saying. You have to do it courageously, with so much boldness, with all your heart. Don't stop sharing. Don't stop sharing. Thank you so much to those who have shared this video. And thank you for those who have invited others. Thanks so much for your comment. I am so super grateful. God bless you. So, purpose discovery is the second point here. It's the second point. It's the second step to becoming your real self. Become your real self. Don't allow people drag you into who you are not, what you have never been called to do, what you are not, things that you were, to drag you into doing things that you were not here for. In another man's purpose, you are just help somebody accomplish their visions, but you are not even doing yours. If you are helping them and also doing yours, awesome, beautiful, bravo. But if you are helping them and losing yours, you have not helped yourself, because the benefit of what you have to release is being denied to our generation. You are denying this generation what you have to offer. The next step, the number 3 step that you need to become your real self, the very third one here is self-awareness. Self-awareness, guys. Self-awareness. I think we'll stop at self-awareness. We'll continue this tomorrow. This is so powerful. This message today is so heavy. It's so heavy. We said number 1 step is what? Self-discovery. Number 2, we said purpose discovery. And number 3, I said self-awareness. When the purpose of a thing is not known, don't forget, guys, abuse becomes inevitable. Abuse inevitable. So, can anybody still hear me? Are we still good, guys? I am not just motivated, I am speaking truth into you. The truth that will illuminate you to become real self, to become a history maker, to become a world changer. So I am not just motivating you so you just get motivated and afterwards it all dies off. I am bringing you closer to your maker. I am bringing you closer to the real person that God has created in you. So number 3 step that I have written out today is what I call self-awareness. 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 What does self-awareness means? It is still about your real self. It's about knowing yourself. It's about recovering yourself, discovering yourself. It's about knowing the real person inside of you. It's about saying self, come on, baby, come on, come on, come on. I have to change the way I think. I have to change the way I think. I think that my thought world is too shallow. My thought life is too shallow. Creating awareness right inside of yourself. Bringing to reality, to knowing your real self. And I'm going to give you quotes on that. I hope somebody is getting what I'm talking about. I hope somebody is getting it. I hope somebody is understanding me properly. Stop the hard work. Stop the goal. Stop the struggle. Become your real self. Become your real self. Because you know what? Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. So, what do you have to do? I'm putting a quote there. I want you to see what I'm talking about. I am talking about the third step today is what I call self-awareness. Self-awareness. And I've just put a quote there and let me read it. He says, strong people have a strong self of self-worth. Can anybody understand what that quote is talking about? Do you really understand what that quote is talking about? It says, strong people have a strong sense of self-worth. Who is a strong person here? Who is a strong person? I'm not talking about somebody who has muscles, physical energy. That is not the person I'm talking about. No, you've just got it all wrong. I'm talking about self-awareness, right? And I just gave you a quote that strong people have a strong sense of self-worth. It simply means that when you have self-awareness, you will have a strong sense of self-worth. What does it mean? You will have confidence. You will have confidence in yourself. You will have confidence in your creator. You have confidence in your purpose. You have confidence in your potential. You will not envy another person saying, oh God, why didn't you make me have 2 arms? Why didn't you make me complete human? I should have legs and hands. I came out without the board. I came out just with my body incomplete. I don't have arms, I don't have legs. Can't you see that I don't have self-worth? Can't you see I can't believe in myself enough? When I look at people who have arms and legs, I could see that they are complete. But can I tell you something? Why you are complaining, why you are there complaining, please check the internet. Go on the internet and type people without arms and legs. You will be amazed at the results you get. You will be amazed at the results you get by the time you go to the internet and type men and women or children without arms and legs. You will be amazed of not just that they don't have legs and arms, of the impact they are making in their world. You will be amazed. Your mouth will be wide open. The truth will be made known to you. You could see there is no way you could hold God responsible again, because for everything he made, the Bible says is perfect. For everything he created is 100% perfect. So what you need to do is to look into yourself and get the real awareness that sparkle up the lights that brings out the personality in you. The real lights that will illuminate you to bring out the person that the world has been waiting for. To bring out the work changer, the history maker, the solution that God has brought. You are a solution to your community, to your generation, to your world. And it's not by spoken word, it's by actions. It's not by spoken word, it is not by prayer, it is not by confession, it is not by seed sowing. It is about self-awareness. It's about self-awareness. The second step, the third step rather, to becoming your real self, like I said, is what I call self-awareness. It is not anointing oil. It is not sowing of seed. It is not praying and fasting. It is not positive confession. Hello, guys. It is not. It's about knowing yourself. It is about knowing yourself. When you have come to discover yourself, when you have come to realize yourself, when you have looked into yourself and see how much you worth, you will have nobody to blame again. You can't even see the devil anywhere again. You could just go ahead and impact your world. I think we're going to stop here today because really a lot for you guys. Maybe we'll have part 2 of this. I have more for you guys. I have more steps to reveal to you to knowing your real self. Knowing your real self. How much God is calling on us today to discover our real self, to come back to our real self. We all have lost it. Majority of us out there have lost it. We have lost it at the table of the mirage that that society has painted for us, placed in front of us. His heart is bleeding, calling on all of us. Come back to our real selves. Come back to your real self. That is the only qualification you will have to become a personality, to provide solution to the world. Do you know that if you know your real self, if you discover first, I say number one step is what? Number one step you have to become your real self is what? Self-discovery. When you know about self-discovery, when you discover yourself, when you know your purpose and you know your God, you created self-awareness, you have known so much about God and so much about yourself. Do you know communities will not be crying out for water, for lights, for bad road, for corruption, for whatsoever, for political crisis, all those things, all the menace for diseases that is raging all over the world today. A lot of it will become history. They will become history. We would all be telling our children will be telling their children to come that how the world was before the present children can be. You see, the world is going to become heaven on earth for these kids to live on. People are going to be giving their life to Christ at ease. When you and I do what is expected, then we don't need physical Bible to go preach the word of God. We could see our lives and our impact preaching our gospel. We will win more souls. We will win more souls when we know our real self. When we begin to impact the world with all that God has given to us, we will do less of the struggle and just glorify God with all that we have. So stop the struggle. Stop the struggle to become a medical doctor. That my daddy said, my mommies, if I don't become a medical doctor, they will disown me. To hell with their opinion. If you know yourself, they will all return to you and ask you for forgiveness. A lot of men who are making histories today doesn't have anything, they don't have anything to do with certificate. They don't have anything to do with it. But you can't stand their wisdom. Most of us who have claimed that we have widely read, we've read so much. Most of us cannot stand their wisdom. You can't stand so much they have inside of them, even though they don't have physical certificates. I didn't say don't go to school, but I say look into yourself first. When you look into yourself, then you have direction. You have direction, you have focus, you know where you are going. Then you put in everything you have. You put in everything you need to get it, and you make sure you make the right impact. You make the right impact that the world has been waiting for, that God has put in you, that God has been waiting for you to do. Thank you so much. Don't stop sharing this video. I hope I have made sense today. I hope I have contributed to your life. I hope I have taught you in a way that you need to wake up and becoming your real self. So for those of us who have commented, God bless you. And for those of us who are yet to share this video, please don't stop sharing. Thank you so much for your time. I'll come back tomorrow to continue from where we stop. We are going to have a part 2 of it. I'm going to give you a few more steps on how to become your real self. God bless you. I am so grateful. I am humbled by your presence. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your encouragement. If not for you, I won't be so much encouraged to keep talking about this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am so grateful. God bless you wherever you are all over the world watching me. God bless you. I am really grateful. So don't stop sharing this video. Don't stop tagging your friends. Every one of us must wake up to our real. We must all wake up to our real selves. For those of you, I can't see some of your names, so I think I have a lot to comment down. Thank you for coming. God bless you. God bless you immensely. And see you tomorrow, guys. See you tomorrow while we continue this struggle. Continue talking about how to stop the struggle and becoming your real self. So God bless you guys. And if you did, go back and play this video again. If you want to have a copy of it, just share it and you have it on your timeline. For those of you who were not, you did not listen for the one of yesterday, you didn't listen to the one of yesterday, you can check it out on my YouTube channel, Topsy Gift, or you check it right there on my Facebook, Topsy Gift as well. God bless you and do have a wonderful and a lovely day. Thank you, guys. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. If you have learned something today, don't forget to drop that comment, because you don't know how much your comments encouragement your comments will be to another person out there. So don't stop commenting, don't stop sharing, like I said, and God will definitely bless you, guys. So I will see you tomorrow. We will be ready to continue. We will be ready to rightly continue this broadcast, because we need to bring light to the world. We need to bring light to the world. We need to bring light to the world. We need to tell people the truth. We need to tell people the truth. So the truth is the only thing that will bring light to men. The truth is the only thing that will make men use their life to glorify God. The truth is the only thing that can make men say, thank you, God, for creating me, for making me the man or woman that I am today. So we can't stop speaking the truth. We can't stop seeking the truth. When the truth comes to a nation, the truth will illuminate a nation, and that nation will be a developed nation. That nation will become, of course, it will become almost disease-free, if not 100%. When the truth comes to a man, that man will become a history maker, a world changer. Thank you so much, Daniels, for joining. God bless you. She said, hello, everyone. I could see some people's comments. Maybe I'll try and read comments. I could see my husband saying, strong people have strong sense of self-worth and self-awareness. They don't need the approval of others. So you see, strong people, like I said, they have strong sense of awareness. When they discover themselves, they will not need any approval. You will not need to struggle to want men. You wouldn't need to struggle to want to please men. You wouldn't need to struggle to want to please men. So they don't need any self-approval from any other person out there. I'm reading people's comments. So those of you who are just coming, share this video and you could watch it later. I'm just reading people's comment now. So I could get another comment that said, if you don't know your self-worth, you will be struggling to become everyone else. You could see, if you don't know your real self, you will then begin to struggle. You will then begin to struggle to want to discover yourself, to want to please everybody out there. So let me read a few more comments. I could see Clement writing, what others will buy. I can produce what others will buy. That's the statement of Steve Jobs. He said, even you can produce what others will buy. So he said, I only need to discover myself and my purpose. Bravo. Thank you so much, sir, for that. Oh, I think it seems like I can't scroll up to see other people's comment, but it's okay. So guys, thank you so much. It's been wonderful hanging around with you today and sharing our minds together. So that is why I all hashtag this live broadcast as building minds. It's been beautiful, sharing minds and building. So thank you so much. We'll come back tomorrow to continue the steps on how you can become your real self. Don't stop sharing. Don't stop tagging. God bless you. So see you tomorrow, guys. And God bless you soon. So bye for now.